So with me being absolutely fascinated about the gear that other creators use, I thought why not share my camera arsenal with you guys. So this is what's in my camera bag. I recently got some new gear and I guess this is the perfect way to share my excitement with you guys. So you can't start a what's in my camera bag video without mentioning the camera bag. This is from Lowepro, specifically their Pro Tactic BP450 AW2. This is a super solid and super rugged bag and it can haul all of your camera gear around safely. And I would say that is priceless. Because when you're carrying your gear worth thousands, you need to make sure that it's protected nicely. I know this is a bit on expensive side, but this has great padding and you can set it up custom according to your needs. As like all camera bags, this opens fully to 180 degrees, so you have access to all of your gear at once. I have a laptop sleeve right there, two small pockets, but we're gonna get on that later in the video. But for now, let's jump into the actual gear. First thing from the bag is none other than a microphone. And the reason that I'm showing the audio gear first is because audio quality matters the most. People can bear with bad video, but bad audio, instant turn off. So the mic that we have here is the Fifine M9 wireless lav system. It comes in this little nice carrying case, and once you open it, you have all the essential cables and the main microphone unit right there. So technically you just need this little piece of tech for amazing audio. This is the charging case, and once you plop it open, you can see the receiver and two microphones sitting right there, charging and ready to roll. One thing I really love about them is how tiny these are and doesn't have like in-face for branding. Just has this cute little smiley on the front and just a clip on the back. Physical buttons wise, it has a power button, a linking button and a noise cancellation button. And on the bottom you have a Type-C in order to charge it if you don't have the case around. It has up to 6 hours of battery life, up to 100 feet of range, which is sick. The audio quality is crisp and clear, sounds very natural, even close to their higher end AM8 microphones. You can record in both mono and stereo modes. It's a dual wireless system with a separate volume control for each transmitter, so you can do some post-processing and high-end mixing. And one of my most favorite things about this is that you can use it with your phone. Just plug in the Type-C cable and you're ready to rock with amazing audio at your fingertips. I'm gonna do a quick audio test so you can be the judge yourself. So this is a sample from the Fifine M9 lav microphone. As you can see, I am holding this in my hand, so that's pretty much the distance from my mouth. Let me know how it sounds. And now finally getting on to the video side of things, the camera that I'm using is a Sony a7 III. Actually, let me just pull up my iPhone. I can record and show you how the setup looks like. So yeah, as you can see, this is a pretty jank of a setup, but I am using the Sony a7 III with the Atomos Ninja 5 on top for monitoring, and the lens that I recently got is the Sony 24mm G Master f1.4. And funnily enough, this is the first video I'm shooting with this, so you guys can tell me how it looks. So yeah, as you saw, the main camera is getting used right now, so it's not in the bag, neither is the monitor. And now moving on to the other lenses that I've got apart from this 24mm. At this point, I have 5 lenses, but I don't really count one of them, which is the 28-70 kit lens that I got with the body. Don't get me wrong, it's a good beginner lens, but once you start taking things more seriously, you definitely need to upgrade to a better one. And that's when you need to upgrade to something like this. This is from Sigma. This is their 24-70 f2.8 art series lens. It's the Mark I, fully built like a tank, and I would say that is one of the cons that I've been facing with this, that this is super heavy, and once you rig it with your camera, it becomes a task to carry it around. So I'm actually thinking to downgrade from this to a 24-105 just to have that extra bit of zoom range. It's an f4, I get it, but I do really love that lens. That also has OSS built in, so let me know what you guys think. Should I just stick to this or get the 24-105 while keeping this on the side as well? Apart from the 24-70, the most used lens on my cam is this Tamron 17-28. This is sort of a replacement for the 16-35 G Master, which is super expensive. This, on the other hand, is a little budget friendly, still has f2.8 aperture, which is super good. You don't get the full 16-35 range, but I feel like for the price that you pay for this, you can't really beat it. But sometimes I have faced a few autofocusing issues with this, so definitely down the line I would love to get that G Master 16-35. It also has a variable ND on it from KNF Concept. And for lenses, last but not the least is the nifty 50. I would say literally this is the first lens that anyone buys apart from their kit lens, and it stays in your camera bag and you never regret buying this. So if you don't have a 50mm, go get it. So the one that I have is the cheaper one. It just has an f1.8 aperture, but it is such a good lens for the price that you pay. You won't regret it. I used to have an on-camera shotgun mic, which was the Rode Video Mic Pro Plus, but I sold it. I'm planning to get the Sony ECM so that I don't have to worry about cables. But with that out of the way, let's do a rapid fire for the rest of the stuff. I have the GoPro Hero 9 Black, which I rarely use, but it is there just in case if I need any action cam sort of footage. Another piece of gear that I'm guilty of not using enough is the DJI Ronin SC2 gimbal. It folds up so it's easy to carry, but I have it just in case if I need it. A portable SanDisk 1TB SSD to offload all the footage on, a couple of camera brushes / lens cleaning stuff, a 10,000 mAh power bank to keep everything juiced up, and the one camera that I can't go anywhere without is my iPhone 16 Pro Max. I use this a lot. So for this, I also have this little MagSafe tripod from Moff. Just makes it super easy to prop it up when you need the shot. An AirTag to track the bag and keep everything safe. And last but not the least, the item that I've featured on this channel multiple times is my beloved M3 Max MacBook Pro. Technically, this is the only computer I need to produce all this high quality content. I've switched my editing programs multiple times, but right now I'm sticking to Final Cut Pro because it's super fast and efficient, but I do use DaVinci Resolve on the side as well for my coloring work. And with that being said, I think we covered all the things that I carry in my camera bag and the gear that I use to produce all these videos. And I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know in the comments what else should I add to my arsenal. And just thank you for watching. Maybe drop a sub if you enjoyed the content, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.